I remember all this.
It's kind of charming in its own way, like the appearance.
Yeah.
While also being noticeably... It has its own charm, even if the characters are on the verge of terrifying. Listen to that intro. It's straight out of the TV show.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. Like, this is probably one of the better representations of a TV show as a video game.
Yeah.
I guess until about the time Stick of Truth came out.
Yeah, that was probably the ultimate example. I was reading online that this game was pushed by Sony hardcore. It was like the second biggest marketing effort in 1998 after Ocarina of Time. Sony thought this game would help to extend their reach of their console to younger children. Their target demographic was 7 to 12 or something like that. Which worked. I mean, I played it, you played it when we were around that age.
I mean, considering, like, you can tell why they put so much money into pushing this game.
Yeah.
Because, listen to this. Not only is this a licensed game, but it's a licensed game that has the entire original voice cast, from what I can tell.
Yeah.
It's mostly voiced, and the voice sounds really, really good. Like, the quality on the audio is great.
Oh, geez, the controls suck, though. Oh my god, look at this camera.
I mean, it could be worse.
There's also no analog, because it came out before the analog controller. Oh, you can climb on stuff.
Okay, so taking that into account, like, honestly, a game that has to follow you with the camera automatically? This is a relatively impressive auto-following camera.
Yeah, I guess so.
Like, it's really
smooth.
Responsive and smooth to how the baby is moving on the screen.
Oops. Yeah, except, what happens if I do that? Nothing.
It's just so you can keep track of the puzzle pieces, I guess.
How do you pick stuff up? I seem to remember you could pick things up.
I mean, you can't pick up the puzzle case, because it's like the star repository of the game.
Okay.
So
yeah,
you can pick up this other stuff.
Check out this lighting. This little space in between has the shadows, like...
Not just that. Look at it. Go back real quick. That's a completely separate texture from the rest of the carpet.
It is. I don't remember, like, thinking this game was sloppy. I remember being blown away by it.
It's not... It's only sloppy in the sense that they did a lot of what they had to do to get this made to this quality and then get it out the door.
Oh, geez, are you serious? We have to crawl up this entire stairs.
What do you... They don't have one of those old people righty chairs. Although that's not a bad idea, considering they do have a senior citizen living in the house.
Hard? 6 Voyages of Cynthia?
I guess this
is a level select, I see.
This is the overworld, right? And I'm guessing that...
Different toys represent different episodes.
Or different level designs. And then... What's that with the Reptar sticker? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, it's a candy bar.
The chocolates, yeah.
Reptar bars. They turn your teeth and tongue green, from what I recall.
Oh my god, you're right.
But I'm guessing instead of being sorted by what levels you've done before, or how many pieces of the puzzle you have, it's based on relative difficulty?
That's cool. You can pick if you want to start hard or easy.
The cookie race.
Let's try this. Yeah, Rugrats was Nickelodeon's big show for a while. I remember that. Well, even like Dumpstat, you and I played the Nicktoons Racing. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
The cover of that game has Tommy Pickles featured prominently, not SpongeBob. Because at that time, SpongeBob was brand new, and Nickelodeon still thought of Rugrats as their flagship Nicktoon.
Gosh, these character models are terrifying with their, like, it's the huge bug dead eyes that don't seem to change based on expression other than to blink.
Oh my god. You're right. And the fact that their mouth is flat, isn't the controls kind of bitchy?
Like, these are weird, dude. Like, okay, I get what you were talking about when you mentioned it while you were playing.
Yeah.
Because, good grief, like, oh man.
They had, that's basically like, okay, so by this point Mario 64 had come out, right? They didn't
believe so. Ow! really? You cheating trollop!
Yeah, because it was a launch title. That game had given you like full degree of motion and movement with the analog
Suck
stick.
it, Angelica.
So there were better examples by this point of how to do this. You have earned 2 Reptar bars. That's all?
I don't
You
understand.
didn't get a puzzle piece.
Maybe we have to use Reptar bars to buy puzzle pieces? Here, you
That
take
makes
this
sense.
back.
You know, sometimes I like look at our channel and I see all of the rainbow shit all over it, and I start to think, and I look at the games like SpongeBob, I start to think like, are we just gigantic man children playing the games for babies?
No.
And then now we're like literally playing a game for babies.
It's not for babies. It's starring babies. You said the target audience was like 7 to 12, right?
Yeah.
7 to 12-year-olds aren't babies.
That's true.
You have young, like, older children, and then I guess what you call tweens in the hip lingo of the day.
Yeah. Well, the show was definitely an all ages thing because there were a lot of jokes in there that you would only catch if you were.
You mean like pretty much everything by the grandpa?
Yeah.
What's that? He goes to the video store because he's babysitting the kids, and he shows them like these 3 videos he got, and then he holds up a 4th video and he's like, Space Vixen, it's like Lonely Space Vixen's 9, but that's for after you guys go to bed.
Yeah, stuff like that.
So, wait a minute, Grandpa's teeth?
Hi, Sprouts. It's almost time for my potato salad.
Pop, don't.
Pop, you're scaring the children.
Potato salad sticks to my teeth.
God damn, this game looks like shit.
And yet it still has a huge draw to it because the fact, like, just listen and look at this.
Yeah.
It looks terrifying. The characters are spooky and they have Parappa the Rapper hands. But it's done in such a fashion that these things are just framed like episodes of the Rugrats. Plus, I believe this actually happens in the pilot episode of Rugrats.
There's not a there weren't a lot of licensed games that were able to do these cutscenes like the shows before. I mean, if you think about the fact that the PlayStation was the first one where you could have models and cameras and little cutscenes and voice acting and stuff like that, this was probably pretty new for the time.
Like, this is the sort of thing that starts off, like, the motion cutscene thing in general, I feel. Because they exist as a thing during this era of consoles because it's the first time they can really be done, and then they become really prevalent because of that, right?
Yeah.
But usually FMVs looked completely different than the actual gameplay.
Yeah, they were much more detailed.
Just because
They had higher quality
it was
models.
like, it was one of those things where this was new, you wanted to push it out so that it was in the forefront. But you have things like this, where
they were using the game engine to create the cinematics.
Yeah.
They weren't trying to...
Like, they tried to make it feel as close to the source material as possible, which you don't get in a lot of licensed games, and this really shines for that. Like, a lot of effort was put into this, and you can tell. Also, you lost Chucky somewhere.
Oh, you have to keep track of Chucky?
I mean, he was following you at some point. He's probably dead now. He's been gone forever. You're in some kind of maze or the woods.
Damn it. This sucks.
All right, might as well go on without him. It's what he'd want you to do.
I can kind of imagine a Rugrats episode like that. Oh, now I'm back at the beginning.
That's a little hardcore for a show about babies. Go on without him, he'd want you to do it? Live for me, Tommy. I'm gonna stop before I get really dark.
Whoa, what the fuck is that?
Oh god, it's a goose. Run, it's after you. The bottle is your health. Run.
Oh no! How do I battle gooses?
You don't.
Oh god.
Please.
I'm a helpless baby.
Geese.
Chucky?
I have to
Don't be
memorize
scared,
where
Chucky.
I've been.
It's all over now. You're already dead. Nothing else can hurt you. Soon I too shall embrace the sweet siren call of my own end. Lost forever in the maze.